Previously on Always, Sometimes Monsters. Help me, I am in need of advice. My advice is that you repent your wrongdoings and accept the penance. No matter what troubles you have, all of them can be helped with a clear conscience. Right, I guess we can give this a whirl then. So what have you come to confess? I had a best friend. We dreamed of making it big together one day. We worked hard, relied on each other, and needed one another. Eventually an opportunity came, but for me alone, and I took it for myself. I abandoned him in my pursuit. And here we go. Alright, let's go see what Mark is doing. It's so late, and I've confessed my sins. Is he passed out? Yep, he's passed out. We should do the same. Heading to bed, bitches. March couch is as good as it gets, I guess. Should I write my journal? Might as well. Gotta get it down while it's still fresh in my mind. You completed the journal page. Oop, flashback. College dorm. Come on. You're almost done. Just a little bit more, and it's over. There's no sense quitting now. Shit, this is my last one too. Sam should have another one over on his desk. What am I looking for? Markers, highlighters, and a staple. Where are your pencils, Sam? Huh? What's this? Looks like Sam's got the latest issue of Sheeple magazine. Huh. Looks like they got a quiz that'll tell you if you're a good person. Nah. No time for magazines, gotta find that pencil. Now, if I were Sam, where would I put it? Nope, not here. Maybe there's one over on the table? Textbook, beer bottles, and a takeout container. Who's hiding all the pencils? Huh, what do we have here? Oh, my pocket pal! I wonder if Sam's beaten my high score in Erasmus Man portable yet. Erasmus Man was so boring when I played it last time, though. No time for games, though. I need to find a pencil pronto. Nintendo Pocket Pal. Where on earth could this thing be? It's not in this pile of mess. Where else might it have gone? Sure would be nice to open this thing one day and see something other than nothing staring back. Honestly, I couldn't care less what I'm wearing right now. Made a promise to myself, and I'm not about to break it for a rest. Pencil. 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 I've already looked through this clutter, it's not here. Stale nachos, scrap paper, and a wad of bubble gum. Where's the goddamn pencil? Huh? What's this doing here? Gray, the webcomic. Oh, my favorite issue of Gray. I guess I could read it again. We're gonna find our pencil. I don't have time for that junk, gotta keep looking. Where the hell could this pencil be hiding? There you are. I found Sam's pencil. It looks like a bat. Time to get back to work. Alright, time to get back to work. No more distractions until I'm finished. That's final. Piece of cake. With time to spare, too. Probably some of my best work yet, if I do say so. Maybe I can get a few bonus marks if I drop it off in his office tonight instead of handing it in during class. It's a long shot, but every little bit's gonna help. I grabbed my completed essay. Alright, let's drop you off downstairs in Professor McAllister's office. To the elevator. Teacher hall. Professor Winter's door is locked tight. Maybe he's up on the roof again. Professor Crass is never in his office. That guy will take 27% off anything you hand in. Oh, Professor McAllister's door's unlocked. Time to see if I can convince him to fork over a little extra credit. I guess he's not here after all. I guess he forgot to lock his door or something. I'll just leave my essay on top of the pile for him. Damn it, I forgot to staple it together. I guess I'm hunting for supplies again. You got a stapler in here, buddy? Staple, 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 staple. Anything? Maybe back here? What is this, a supply closet? Shh, I think he's coming. Put your shirt back on. I'm trying, it's cramped in here. Hold on, I just gotta sit back up. Damn it, don't lean on the door. Ah! Him? You need something, Charlie? I came to drop off my essay. Pal's over there. I needed a stapler. Oh, for Christ's sake. Oh, don't get huffy because we got caught. You're the one who was supposed to lock the door. I was supposed to lock the door. You were supposed to lock the door. It's your office. Yeah, which means you were the last one to use the door. Should I go or come back later or something? No, why bother? Might as well mark your essay right now and get this over with. Come on over here, and we'll get this settled. So, this one's yours? Yeah, I guess so. Alright. Well then. So, how'd I do? Honestly, this is probably the best of the bunch. Definitely worth at least a 90. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. There's something troubling me about it, though. You and that Sam kid, you share a dorm together, right? Yeah, just at the end of the hall. Why'd you ask? Because I've read Sam's essay already, and now that I'm reading yours, I can't help noticing the similarities. In fact, they're almost identical when you compare them side by side. You're not suggesting that I plagiarized that essay, are you? I'm suggesting that they're uncannily similar. I'm more than a little disappointed, Charlie. If you fess up to it now, I'll give you to the end of the night to write me another one. If not, I'm gonna have to fail you out of the class. That's insanity! I didn't copy that essay! I couldn't have copied that essay, I just finished it tonight! You get the only copy of Sam's paper, and he hasn't been home all night. Well, where is he then? I don't know, he hasn't been home all night. I swear to you though, I did not copy that paper. Well then I've got no recourse but to flunk you immediately. I'm sorry, Charlie, but it looks like you won't be passing my class. Don't you think you're being a little harsh, Jeff? I mean, we haven't proven anything yet, really. My class, my student, my rules. Excuse me while I get to go get the paperwork. This is ridiculous and so unfair. Relax, kiddo, it's not as bad as you think. He's just mad we got interrupted, that's all. Look, I'll work on cooling him down so you've got time to explain. But you're going to have to do something for me in return. What's that? One of my students, Oscar, is down at the bluffs right now and could probably use a hand. He's trying to catch a photo of the comet passing by tonight. If you're willing to go down and be of assistance, I'll see what I can do about the raging bull. What do you say? I guess I don't have much of a choice, do I? No. It's happy music. Bum, bum. It's raining. Stupid hunk of junk! I should probably go see what's up. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I'm glad you finally decided to show up, Charlie. I was starting to worry you'd changed your mind. You wouldn't do that to me, though, would you? I said I'd be here, so I am. Well, I'm glad. Oh, you're not still worried about your friend, are you? I just don't want Sam getting hurt, that's all. We shared a lot together, and one of us is hurting the other is undoubtedly due. And if one of us is hurting the other is undoubtedly due. What? We've shared a lot together, and if one of us is hurting the other is undoubtedly due. It's funny how life's like that, isn't it? Sometimes when people are really close, they wind up sharing a fate. Your lives are so intertwined that what affects one invariably affects the other. Then again, I suppose that's true for everyone and everything, isn't it? In the web that connects all life, you can't shake one end without disturbing the other. Look at me, ramble on and on like that. There's no need to be sorry. It's interesting to talk about. You have a really unique outlook on life. Thanks. Look, there's nobody out here but us. Let's just enjoy this for tonight, and we can figure out the rest tomorrow. Yeah, alright. What harm could it do? Alright, let's see if I can't get this thing working properly. No, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. No sense fiddling with it anymore, it'll probably only get worse. Just gotta leave it and see what happens. No guarantees it'll work out. So what do we do now? Well, I guess now we wait. Come on, let's sit down for a minute. Are you cold at all? No, I'm alright. The fire's looking really nice tonight. Yeah. So is the moon. It's nice and bright. It's incredible. Nothing fills me with such stronger feelings. Well, almost nothing. I'm really glad you're here. Yeah, me too. It just feels perfect, you know? Like, however we got here, it was supposed to happen. Do you believe in stuff like that? I don't know, it's hard to say. Is everything just random, or do we get a choice in how life turns out? I honestly wish I knew. Whether it's random or by design, either way, I'm glad this is where we ended up. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. Nobody else I'd rather be with. Yeah, me too. Smooches! Wow. Yeah, I felt it too. I want to know how I fucked this up. We were such a cute couple. Uh-oh. And I pissed off Sam. Good morning, baby boy. Sorry if the noise woke you. I'm an early riser myself, and I can't help but start a pot of coffee. Here, let me bring you some. So, how you feeling this morning? Did the confession help get anything off your chest? It was an interesting experience, I'll give it that. Honestly, I don't really feel anything. Confessing doesn't rid me of the wrongs I've done. Having done it doesn't suddenly change who I am, you know? No, of course it doesn't. That would be too easy, wouldn't it? From here, it's about atoning for what you've done, whatever it is. You made a pact with God now, and He'll watch over you and guide you so long as you keep up your end of the deal. I can't force you to believe, but hopefully He'll reveal Himself to you before long. But enough about that. I want to talk to you about San Verdano. What about it? Well, it's an awful long way to travel from Dubstown, don't you think? It's important to me to be there, I guess. But have you decided why yet? I'm not judging or questioning your motives. I just think it's something you're worth asking yourself. I made a promise that I'd do anything for you, so you don't need to explain to me none. San Verdano's a means to something else, but you gotta know what that is. All I'm saying is that I want you to be sure of the direction we're going and the reasons for it. Am I sure why I'm going to San Verdano? Yeah, I'm sure. Alright then, you know the course from here on out. You're gonna be calling the shots for real now, but just follow your gut and things will be fine. Speaking of San Verdano, how are we getting there anyway? No offense, but this trailer doesn't look like it's too road ready. Nah, you're right. The old gypsy's gotten a little fat in her old age. She's none too fit for a road trip these days. We'll be riding in something a heck of a lot more stylish. I got one heck of a vehicle. You're gonna love it, baby boy. It's the fastest, shiniest, most reliable hot rod you've ever seen. We got a convertible? You bet we do. That is, if we can get the keys back. What do you mean? Well, a couple of months ago, it got impounded at mechanic stands. It's that garage and scrapyard across the way, but I'm sure it's nothing a simple conversation can't solve. In fact, why don't you finish up that coffee and meet me up there? No sense in putting it off any longer, I suppose, right? No, I guess not. Alright then, see you in a bit. All these problems, and I'm always the one who has to solve them. Let's see here. We got food still, right? Nom 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 nom. We need more food. We need more money. We got no money left. Let's get to the mechanic stands. Nope. Up here, right? Come on, Stan. You know I'll get you the money eventually. That's not the point, preacher. The car's not leaving the shop until I'm paid back in full. Maybe next time you don't bet more than you can afford to lose, huh? Right, I know, I learned my lesson. And you'll be all right. You'll be right there, just waiting for me when I slip up again, too. Do you ever get tired of profiting off others' failings? Possibly. I haven't had too much of a break to ponder it, though. Hey, I'll cut you a deal since we're old friends and all. You want this car out of here so badly? How about we take one final bet for all the marbles? I just finished construction on the track out back. I've been meaning to give it a good test run. One lap, fastest across the finish line walks away with the victor. You win, debt's cleared, and you get the keys back. Come on, Stan, I'm not falling for it again. I made a promise to God. Well, we wouldn't want to upset the big spooky almighty now, would we? Sounds like Mark's having a bit of trouble. Who's your little friend, preacher? Seems a little old to be a choir boy, don't he? This is Charlie. He's the reason I need the car back. Well, why didn't you say so? Heck, if you're not willing to bet on your ride, I might as well extend the offer to Charlie here. So, what do you say? Ever wanted to own a hot rod before? I've still technically got the right to do whatever I like with the preacher's car. Which one is that exactly? Well, it's obviously the shittier of the two. Nothing beats my car. Go on, let's see how well you can guess. Well, I don't know which car is his. Is it the blue one? Wrong. Haha, as if the preacher could afford something as exquisite as the Indigo Demon. Nope, his is the far shittier Crimson Savior. Good luck surviving a sharp turn with that thing. Don't sweat it, it's still one hell of a vehicle. Normally I wouldn't risk losing such leverage, but I like the way you look. If you're willing to gamble, then I'm game. What are the terms? One lap around my newly completed racetracks, fastest time wins. Provided you don't wipe out and wreck yourself, that is. You win, you get the keys to the preacher's car. I win. Now what do I want? If I win, you gotta work for free out back in the scrapyard for the next 3 months. I don't even think you can run away from it either. Mechanic Stan always collects on debts owed. 3 months? That's insane. How am I supposed to live making no money? Oh, don't worry about that. I'll throw you a loaf of bread or two every week. Wouldn't want you starving. Besides, I'm sure the good preacher will help to look after you, right? It's not like he's going anywhere soon either. Now don't worry, I play fair on all my bets. You can ask the preacher man, he'll tell you. I'm no cheat. I'll give you as much time as you want to make sure the car's in good working order before we drive. Heck, I'll even let you work in my shop if you need to. Only rule I won't break on though is that once you say you're ready to go, there's no turning back. Gotta have some principles, you know what I mean? Mark, what do you think? It's dangerous. Not only is Stan a crafty bastard, but he's one hell of a driver. As that may be, it's our only way out of town. There's no bus service to San Verdano, and I don't know where we would get another car. Then we don't have a choice, do we? We always have a choice, baby boy. Unfortunately, the alternative is giving up on San Verdano. I'll help you no matter what you decide to do, but this is a decision you have to make on your own. So what's it gonna be? To risk it all or give it up? If I'm not willing to risk it all for myself, then what have I been doing this whole time? Alright, Stan, you've got a deal. I'll play your little game. Well then, let's shake on it and call it a day. I'm getting a little hungry and could use some lunch. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I'll see you two later. Don't try anything funny while I'm gone. Remember, God's watching. You know, I'm not afraid of us losing. Why is that? I see it so clearly now. This is just a test of our faith. We're gonna be just fine, baby boy. We got God on our side. Well, ain't that a relief? Well, let's go take a look at this old beast and see how she's doing. It's been a while since I've checked under the hood of old Crimson Savior. Cannot talk. This baby sure seems like it can go really fast. So, how's it looking? You think we actually got a chance to win? Well, it ought to run just fine, but Stan's track is a bit of a doozy. I reckon it's got a top speed high enough to clear the jump, but she doesn't do corners so well. You should find some time to take a look at the course when you get a chance. Odds are we could probably do a few upgrades on the cheap, but we gotta know what we need. I think that's enough excitement for today, though. What do you say to grabbing some lunch at the Bacon Barn? There's someone I want you to meet, so how about I see you there in a couple of minutes? Sounds good to me. Well, it sure beats walking to San Verdano, I guess. Nope. You wouldn't be thinking of tampering with my car there, would you? That wouldn't be too fair now, would it? Why don't you catch up with your preacher, huh? Wouldn't want you doing anything unscrupulous while he's away, would we? I just wanted to see your car, bitch. Fuck off. Next time on Always Sometimes Monsters. Well, he's done a lot for me so far. I mean, without him, I might not make it to San Verdano in time. Yeah, he mentioned you were on a strict timeline. I don't want you pushing him around and taking advantage of his generosity, alright? I wouldn't dream of it. I know, you seem perfectly gracious. It's just that I'm just really starting to get worried about this race. I know Mark's got faith in you, and his old car and everything, but it all seems so risky. I mean, what if someone gets hurt? What if someone gets killed?